Hey y'all, it's Emily with J. Bowen and Company. On today's video, we are going to be making over 2 old and junky pieces of furniture that have had much better days, and we are going to make them over into high-end furniture pieces. These will be pretty fast and easy makeovers, and they're going to make a huge difference. I think you're really going to like these 2 projects. I'm going to be using a Whimsykel paper, some paint, and also some cowhide foils. I'm headed to Nashville, Tennessee for a weekend of fun with one of my oldest friends. It's her birthday, so we're gonna have a lot of fun doing that. We're supposed to be getting a lot of snow. I'm beating the snow. It's supposed to hit tomorrow, but we may get snowed in, but that'll be okay. But in the meantime, I'm going to drop off a few items at Angry Mama's at my booth. This booth is about 40 minutes from my house. It's on the way to Nashville, so I wanted to bring some items from my house that I needed to add to this booth. I've rearranged, taken down some of the Christmas, and it's ready for spring. Has a new look. It took a little bit longer than I anticipated, but we're all ready and the booth is full. Okay guys, we're all finished at Angry Mama's and we're ready to hit the road. Let's go. The first project is what I'm calling a horse table. I know it's not too original, but that's what I'm calling it. So here's this table I picked up for $5. It was in rough shape. It had some veneer on the top. I had tried to fix it with some spackle, and this is what it looks like, or this is what it looked like when I first got it started. I received a new phone for Christmas, so it was updating. So originally I didn't get to film all this. I just did it on my own without filming it. I gave the top coat a coat of primer and gave the bottom and the pedestal part a coat of ash paint from Fusion Mineral Paint. So now I'm taking out the Whimsykel paper that I used here, and I'm just going to open it up and I'm going to give it a quick spray. Now these pieces of paper, they are 21 inches by 29 inches. So you can tell what size they are. So it's a decent size, small little end table. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to give it a quick spray with your spray bottle of water. I have a Fine Mister spray bottle and that works well. I'm now going to put on a starter strip of Decoupage medium onto my table. You just want to do about a 3/4 inch starter strip so that you can still have control of your paper. The papers are very large and they are harder to control. So you just want to do a starter strip of Decoupage medium. And then you're going to take your paper, decide beforehand where you want to position it, and then you're just going to lay down the paper on top of your decoupage medium on top of your project. Then you'll just try to get the wrinkles out with your hands, and then you can use your brayer as well to smooth out the paper. If this is your first time here, I'm so happy that you are here with me. If you've been here before, you've likely seen me do this technique. So I think I'm just going to let y'all watch this instead of talking the whole time like I typically do. But basically what you're just going to do is you're just going to continue with those 3/4 inch strips of decoupage medium, and then you're just going to get the wrinkles out with your hands, just rubbing them lightly with your hands, and you can use a brayer as well. And you're going to do that until you're finished putting the entire piece of paper on your table. The next step is just to take your brayer and try to remove as many wrinkles as possible. Don't worry if there are a few left in your paper. It just gives your project character. You're then going to take your decoupage medium and you're going to go over the entire top of your project with that decoupage medium, whichever one that you choose to use. If you're interested in any of these products that you're seeing on this video today, the decoupage medium, the ash fusion mineral paint, I don't even remember if I told you that, but I used ash fusion mineral paint. It's a dark gray black color that I used on the base and the pedestal. Or if you're interested in the primer or the Whimsykel papers or the foil that you're going to see, I do sell those on my website. It's www.jbowenandcompany.com. You can find that link to the website and all the products in my description. Once your decoupage paper has completely dried, you're just going to take out a sandpaper and you're going to sand the edges. It's better to sand up and down, and that's what I typically do, but I think I got a little nervous when I was filming, so I'm going side by side instead of up and down. It's different when you're filming yourself versus when you're just doing it, on your own. So y'all go up and down, don't go side to side, because you have a larger chance of ripping it. You can go side to side if you're careful, but in general it's better to go up and down. If you're located in North Georgia, I have several different antique booths that you can visit. I have some at the OCC, that's at the Out of the Cedar Chest in Gainesville, Georgia, where I do sell Whimsykel papers. I sell Rethink junk paint, and soon I will be selling, hopefully by the end of this weekend, if not the end of this weekend, next weekend, I will have my DIY paint there, and I'm very excited to sell that. I also am located at Angry Mama's in Cumming, Georgia, where I also sell my Whimsykel papers and then just regular, vintage and antique stuff over there. And then if you're ever in Helen, Georgia, I have a booth at the Nacoochee Village Antique Mall there in Helen, Georgia. That's in the mountains. And then also at Detail Link, I sell fusion mineral paint and IOD Iron Orchid designs, as well as my website. Anyway, so this is the fun part. You saw where the paper only went to so far on the table. There was about an inch or so strip. So what you have to do is you have to blend paint to cover that up. And there is a little bit of line where that paper, the mark where the paper is. In this case, I took just a bunch of similar colors that were in the paper, and then I'm just mixing them together and blending them together. I made the paint pretty thick so that you can't see that line, but unfortunately some of the footage I lost, so you're not going to be able to see all that. But basically you're just going to blend and blend and blend until you cannot see the edge of the paper. So I'm going to remind you of what this ugly table looked like before, and now for the final reveal. If you love this table, or if you just like it, you think I did a good job, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. And leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about this table. Do you like it? The next project I'm calling the cow print plant stand. Now, like I said, I started on this project, but you can see it was this mahogany, just kind of scratched up, out of style, not looking good plant stand. And I decided to give it a coat of paint with the ash fusion mineral paint. Now here I am painting this color. You can see what it looks like and what a difference it makes. So I wanted to share with y'all and tell you a little something that y'all need to go check out my last video. I called it the Yellowstone-inspired Western thrift flip video, but for some reason, maybe that wasn't appealing to y'all. I should have called it you know, ugly furniture decor makeover, something like that. But a lot of y'all didn't watch it. It didn't get many views, but I think it is a great video. That's just my personal opinion, and I think y'all really did a disservice if you didn't get a chance to watch it because of the title, and I'm sorry if it was a turn off title or something, but y'all go watch that video. I'm going to put it in my description so y'all can see it, because I really think that you would enjoy those projects. I did another table, a smaller table with these gorgeous horses. I did a tray. I made over a tray that was wild, kind of had all these different colors, and I made it into a cowhide tray, and it looks really nice and high-end. And the people that watched it really seemed to love that video, but like I said, for some reason a large percent of you guys chose not to watch it. But anyway, so now what I'm doing is I had put some primer on the top, and then I'm just using a kind of a cream off-white color. It's already dry now when I put that paintbrush down, but you know, you couldn't really tell in this video. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to use a foil. So I'm taking out the foil adhesive, and I'm just going to go ahead and put the foil adhesive over this entire piece, and then I'm going to take out a cowhide piece of foil, and I'm going to put it on top of it. So some exciting news I have is I'm now a brand ambassador for Artistic Painting Studio, which carries all kinds of fun things, but one of the things are these foils, and you can really create some awesome projects with these foils. So this is one of the transparent foils. It is a black cowhide print. I love it. These take a little bit of getting used to, but they are very simple to use once you get used to them. You're just going to put that foil adhesive on your piece. You do have to wait about an hour so it gets really tacky. Then after it is nice and tacky, you're going to put your foil on top of it and then just rub it down. I'm just cutting it here because I got in too big of a hurry and didn't just cut one piece. I had the whole roll. It comes in different sizes. I think you can get like 3 feet and 15 feet and probably as many feet as you really want to get. But then you're going to take a scrubby or some kind of brush and you're just going to rub it on. It's kind of like a transfer from IOD, kind of like the foil transfer. You're just going to rub on it, and eventually you'll just start pulling it up like this, and it will start transferring onto your project. So there are tons of different foils. If you're not an animal print type person, there's all kinds of abstract designs, florals, solid colors, golds, some really cool things. I will put a link to these foils in the description box so you can click on that, and I'll tell you it's the foils so you'll know, and then you can go over there and check out the foils for yourself. I think you're really going to love them, and it will really enhance your projects. I actually met the owner and her daughter back in July at a conference I went to in Beaufort, Georgia. It was really a great opportunity, and I picked up some of the supplies then, and I wanted to become a brand ambassador because I wanted to introduce you guys to these projects, because I think you will really, or these products, because I think they will really enhance your projects. If you are enjoying these projects so far, I would love for you to consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future projects. My goal is to grow my channel this year, so I would love to get to 5,000 followers by March. That would be a great goal for me, and I would love to reach that. I just can't believe how fast this channel has grown, and I'm hoping to make projects even better and more enjoyable. So if you're enjoying this, y'all, please hit that subscribe button, and if you're liking it, let me know. Let me know what you think about these projects. Do you like seeing how to use this foil and how to use the Whimsykel papers? Are you enjoying that? Are you getting some value out of it? If you are, let me know. And if you've watched this video this far, please leave me a star just so I know. You can leave a smiley face or a heart or whatever, but just let me know. That always makes my day when I see your comments, and I really just love getting to know you all, and I love commenting back to you and just talking to you in the comments. I promise that I will get back to you. Now, y'all need to know that sometimes some of the paper won't come up exactly as planned, or the foil, so you have to just kind of press it back down and eventually it'll work out. If you get any areas that are a little bit messed up or it didn't all stick, you can touch it up with a little bit of paint and that works as well. Like I said, there's a learning curve, but once you learn how to do it, it's not hard at all, and it just is really fun to use. And now for the final reveal. Don't forget the before. Y'all let me know what you think of how this turned out. If you like it and you haven't given me that thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Thank y'all so much for taking your time and watching this video with me today. I've had a lot of fun making these projects. I hope you enjoyed them. Let me know which one is your favorite. Is it the plant stand or is it the table? And y'all have a great day, a great weekend, and I hope you don't get snowed in. Let me know if you're getting any snow. I also wanted to let you know that my son, my oldest son, who was very sick right before Christmas, has recovered and he's doing very well. Thank y'all for all of your concern.